All right, so I needed to make space on my phone, but I did in the first video. I showed where I pulled these cards, little, groupings of these cards from the mother deck, and yeah, so I did show it, but I had to erase some things. I probably could have, kept going with that read because it had at least 38 minutes, 38 some odd minutes to get it done. And I could have, but I didn't want to rush it. If it needed more time, I wanted it to have more time. I don't think it will need it, considering the message that we just got with Mama Quilla, the Lunar Mother. She gave a very on time message. I really do feel for a lot of people. I feel a lot of things that I go through it because the masses are going through. Somebody else is going through it. And so, me experiencing it bullying came out. It was a card that showed itself as the first card. So there's definitely some bullying going on, not only in my energy, but possibly yours as well. Because motherfuckers are mad that you are not accepting their bad behavior, or mad that you're not giving them something that they want. And they want you to give it to them at your expense. They want you to sacrifice yourself to give them what they want. And you need to stand up for yourself and speak up. Do what you can and then just rest. Just rest with trust and positive expectation. What's the bottom of the deck? My way or the highway is possibly the energy that you are dealing with a specific person. But, this person is coming from a space of ego and pride. So we got the Yishi to Sogal 333 energy. And it says here, this is a really malleable time, molded however how you want it. So what you cannot do is allow your thoughts, the frustrations from this bullying energy to be what you're super focused on, because you're just going to manifest more of that. So just be mindful of your energy and use this time of perhaps uncertainty to your advantage and focus on your desire, whatever results that you would like out of life, really. Not only the situation with this person, but also your goals, your heart's desire, your soul mission. Okay, two cards came out. We'll take them. Okay. Rest. Spirit says rest. This is the bottom of the deck card. It says their attacks will always backfire. Bitterness always circle back and poisons them instead. It is their reward for envy and deception. That's why you can rest when it comes to these bullies. That's why you can rest, right? Because their attacks will always backfire in some way, shape, form, or fashion. You may not know it, you may not see it, you know? But in the meantime, you can stand up for yourself. But again, because it says you are over, underneath that is you are overlooking too much. And underneath that is spirit intervention, though. Do what you can and then rest. Don't overlook it and don't say nothing about it. Speak your piece. Try to make change peacefully and then hand it over to spirit, because we have spirit intervention here. Spirit is going to step in for you. But also be reminded that their attacks will always backfire. Bitterness always circle back and poisons the person instead. It is their reward for envy and deception. Let's go ahead and get into the main theme of the read. Bullying wasn't the main theme for the read. It was the first card out, but I just saw it come back up because it was one of the cards in the first video. And I was like, oh, bullying. I see it, but just shuffled it back and just started shuffling. First card they wanted was second, technically. Anyway, the theme for the read, it says, stop making excuses for him or her. So this could perhaps be you or people around you that have at one time, knew this person was on some bullshit, but they supported it. I feel like some people are about to stop making excuses for said person. They're going to stop making excuses for said bullying. If you are making excuses for said bully or whatever, it's time for you to stop making excuses for him or her. So we have bullying here. The first card to clarify bullying, we have you will rise. Okay, you will rise above this energy. Know also that the energy of this bullying may be projected. You may be experiencing some projections as well. So you may be feeling energy of depression, anger, frustration, or whatever. These are this other person's energy. Of course, they're going to invoke that out of you because they're doing things to try to piss you off, but that's not your energy. Don't take their energy. Don't, allow them to dump their shit onto you. That's not yours. You just rest and keep smiling with the fact and the knowing that their attacks will always backfire on them. Bitterness will always circle back and poison them instead. And that's their reward for deception and envy. Look at this, beautiful. You will rise and also embrace a miracle mentality. Embrace a miracle mentality. These people are going to get theirs and they will get theirs. Okay, the next card that we're going to clarify is teach them to respect you. Okay, so just continue to, again, overlook the bullshit. Not overlook it too much. Address it. Let these people know that you're not playing, that you're not going to stand for. Stand up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And do what you need to do to make shit move the way you need it to. That's your right. But know that these people they're still going to get their karma. You know what I'm saying? It's still going to backfire on their ass. Whether it comes from you teaching them to respect you, or, I feel like it's going to come from, maybe it's going to come from you and spirit. We have Anubis here. This is a trusted friend and an advisor. Anubis is here to help protect you. It's the opener of ways. He wraps around you to protect you. He's a spiritual and magical guide into the occult mysteries. He's a friend and a helper. He also experienced abandonment. By his mother, but was taken in by her sister Osset. He's a preserver of life and protector against devouring energies. So Anubis is on your side. He's that spiritual intervention that's coming in, that's teaching these motherfuckers to respect you. I feel like you just say what you need to do, say what you have to say, and do what you need to do. Do all that you can. And with this spiritual energy coming out would teach them to respect you. I feel like they are going to be the ones to do this. There's not much, you're not going to have to do a lot. Don't overlook too much. Say what you got to say. You know, make things clear. Make people stand on, you know, on their actions. But Spirit is going to come in and handle the rest. The next card to clarify, teach them to respect you. It says Mars is energy we need to break through obstacles, to take what is ours. So, yeah, say what you need to say and know that Spirit got your back. And so this may, you know, you and Spirit is going to teach these motherfuckers to respect you. Your way of the highway, because you're tired of the bullying. You are a person of integrity, of love, of honesty, of compromise. You're willing to do whatever is needed for the highest good of all. That's why you can have this type of mentality, because it's not coming from a selfish, egotistical, prideful place. It's not. But other people, it is coming from ego and pride. And motherfuckers need to stop making excuses for them. Next card that we're going to clarify here is dark attachments. Yes, this person may be dealing with some dark attachments that they refuse to deal with. You know, we're not going to make excuses for them and say, oh, well, that's the devil got him, and this, that, and the third. No, the devil only gives you a choice. These dark attachments only give you a choice. And perhaps this person has chosen to go the dark way so long that it's just second nature to them. But that is a choice, and they need to be dealt with. You need to stop making excuses for the choices that these people make. First card to clarify dark attachments. It says, at the end of the day gonna end. Glorilla. I really don't know what that means. But maybe at the end of the day, they gonna end. They gonna get theirs. What's meant to happen is gonna happen. And then that's coming out with this card again. It's a really malleable time. Mold it how you want it. Okay? Because at the end of the day, they gonna end. So you need to mold it how you want your day to go, so that you can be happy with, you know, how it ends. So do the work that you need to do. Next card that we're going to clarify here is combating everything to tear it down. And this is coming out underneath the bully. That's what this person is doing. They trying to combat you on every level, on every forefront, to try to tear you down. You got to keep fighting. Because as you keep fighting and continue to embrace your joy and find your happiness, this is teaching them to respect you, but also, you know, do what you need to do to try to confront the situation. Always do what you can do. We're no longer just overlooking the situation. We're gonna make, you know, we're gonna take our place. We're gonna take what is ours. Tap into this Mars energy. Okay, because Mars energy is needed to break through the obstacles. We're going to break through these obstacles, and Spirit is going to help us. All right, the first card to clarify, combating everything to try to tear it down. They are dead set on combating everything. It doesn't matter how good it is, how loving, they're going to combat it if it's coming from you, because they want to bully you. They want to make you bend to them, but know that you will rise. Like, you can keep on, but I'm going to rise to the occasion. But it says you will rise. And remember, embrace the miracle mentality. Continue to have that miracle mentality. First card to clarify, combating everything. It says that Aries energy, this demands outward movement. So you're gonna have to take some action. It's not just something that's gonna have to, go in with it. We're not just gonna pray it away. This is gonna take some action. So that action could be speaking, having the conversations. It may come to that again, but no, spirit got your back. And this time you might teach him to respect you and to leave you the fuck alone. Because I feel like in the past you've been holding back. The spirit says it's going to come a time where you're going to have to stop overlooking this shit. The next card to clarify combating everything to tear it down, it says you tried to show these people how to heal their shadow, but for ego purposes, they could not accept their true reflection. Now they are forced to. You've detached and they are on their own. And that's why these people are mad. They're trying to bully you, but you will rise. Continue to embrace a miracle mentality. Don't make excuses for them. Confront anybody that tries to make excuses for them. Know that Anubis is here. He's a trusted friend and advisor. Go into meditation with Anubis if need be to get the guidance that you need. Again, tap into this Mars energy because that is what is needed to help you break through obstacles and take what is yours. Okay, these people are trying to destiny swap with you by keeping their foot on your neck, trying to combat everything that you do, try to tire you out so you can just hand over all of your strength and dreams and goals and just give up because that's where they are in life. No, we're not doing that. Because at the core, baby, you know you're that bitch and they do too. That's why they want to try to combat everything that you do. That's why they want to bully you. But we're not going to allow that happen. First card to clarify, at your core, you know you that bitch. It says great person, but you're in a period of transition, and this period of transition is separating you. Okay, so we got the bully situation, but I feel like this is another situation. Could be a romantic. The bully situation could be, family, friend, an associate, co-worker, or it could also be a lover as well. I got more of that energy. But again, it could be a lover. But this energy here at the core, you know you that bitch, I feel like this may be a situation with someone that you've been struggling to release, that you really care about. And there's a struggle to release this person. When it comes to, this other person, you may have already released them. They're just still lingering in your energy because they are some obsessive, they addicted to you. They just fucking love your dirty draws and just want to fuck with you because you that chick, you that dude. But it's, anyway. Great. And so this person may be kind of, a good person, but you just realize that the relationship is not going to be what you need it to be. You can have the big house and all of the things, but the home won't be happy. Ultimately, the home won't be happy. You may have all the material things. You guys may be able to build to that, but when it comes to emotionally and spiritually, you guys are not equally yoked, and that eventually is going to make for an unhappy home. It's going to make for, arguments, disagreements, especially if it's romantic, you guys begin to have kids or whatever. There's going to be differences on perhaps how to raise the kids, eventually it's not going to work. Okay, so you're going to need this Mars energy to help you to break through the obstacles in that situation to be able to take back your energy and take what's yours. You know what I'm saying? Be able to remove your energy and proclaim the type of love that you want and demand it. Period. First card to clear. Again, we're reading that now. It says, so you're going through a time of transition. You're separating from all of this. And that's another reason why these other people are acting out. You got lovers. This card, I feel like talking about more specifically a lover, but then all other energies around you as well. It says, it's difficult. It's a difficult road to let go, but you will discover so much about yourself. Persevere. You're being prepped. You're being prepared for great things. You've been prepared to really have what is yours, everything that you want out of a relationship. You're settling where you are and you are making excuses for whomever it is that you may be dealing with. Next card to clarify at the core, you know you that bitch. Completely brand new you. Okay? You are different from who you were yesterday. And this person knows the you from yesterday. You're a completely new person. You know what I'm saying? And they are just not up to par. Even when it comes to this person trying to bully you. You a brand new person. They could bully the person before, but you're not overlooking that shit no more. So it may be time for them to meet the new you again. Like that. Or your new spiritual team. You're a brand new you. You know what I'm saying? You may not have new people on your spiritual team, but they have grown in strength and all of the things too. So it's a brand new them because they're 2.0 version of themselves, okay? So they may have to meet them. You know what I'm talking about, you feel me? Okay. And the last card, because remember 2 cards came out here. It says the power within you is a divine protection they can't manipulate. And that is what eats them up inside. That's why they try to bully you, because they know the power that's within you is a divine power. It's divine protection that they can't manipulate. Like I said, these people bullying you are mad at you because you won't accept their bad behavior, or you didn't give them something that they wanted, which is for you to bend over and just take their bullshit and just be happy with breadcrumbs and not expect more, not expect them to grow, and just accepting the bullshit. No, they know they can't manipulate you, and that is what is eating them up inside. Okay, you are a completely brand new you, so you're even taking that to the next level. Okay, so I have a true intentions deck here. I do also have a divine timing deck. But let's kind of just pull out some of the true intentions, see what comes out in this true intentions deck. Look, we're at 24 minutes. Definitely could have recorded this the first go round. And I want to pull some from the Akashic Records joint as well. So let's see what comes out. Greed. You got people experiencing greed. It says, I'm pursuing wealth and power with no regard for ethical and moral boundaries. Okay. So these are the type of people that you're dealing with. It says grapevine. I heard something you're going to be interested in. Got people, they got greed, you got people gossiping about you. And remember, they have no regards for ethical or moral boundaries. So, they're going to be probably dishonest about what they heard. They ain't heard nothing. They're probably making up stuff. You know what I'm saying? Dishonesty. I will withhold information from you for my benefit. Okay? So this has to do with perhaps said person, or again, that family member, friend, coworker, or whatever that is trying to bully you. Okay? And they feel like they take pleasure out of your life. It says, entertainment. I find your life amusing and your stories comical. And then we also have honesty here. Okay, so on the negative side, these people they know that you're going to be an honest person. It says, I will be truthful and transparent in all interactions, even when it may be difficult. And I feel like these people may laugh at that when it comes to you, because they can plan their bullying and stuff around the fact that you're going to do the right thing. And, they love to see the bullshit. But I feel again that not only you, but other people externally that once supported these people, or they're going to stop making excuses for them. But I also feel on the flip side that this is new energy that you're going to come in, and that is coming in for you. People that are going to be honest, people that, really enjoy you and really find your life interesting and, would love to be a part of it. But bottom of the deck, we have imposter. Got a lot of imposters around you. It says, I'm not who you think I am. And again, you need to stop and make excuses for a lover, or, a family member, or whatever. You need to stop making excuses for them. You got an imposter in your midst. And again, they probably, people that try to act like they big bad Billy Brown or whatever, usually be the weakest. Person is bullying, you see I got on the bottom of the deck there, bottom of that card, weak. They're actually a weak person. And all you have to do is just stand up to them. And continue to stand up to them. Okay, so we have a few cards that flipped over. We have depleted, healing, and release. And I feel like that is the order that you may have been, that you've may experienced, okay? The situation came up again. We talked about the hurricane. Just when you thought it was over, a hurricane of hurt came in. It may have depleted you for a moment of time, but you've done the healing work that you needed to do, and you released whatever it is that you needed to release, so that you can stand in your strength again and fight if need be, or just strategize how to move forward. But the depleted card says, you are overgiving and not taking enough time to rest and rejuvenate. Because in the time when this hurricane comes back around, it brings a lot of uncertainty. And we learned from the Mama Quilla card that read before this one, that when you're in a time of uncertainty, it's time to rest and just allow the messages to come to you. But anyway, you're not taking enough time to rest and rejuvenate. Reevaluate your relationships and commitments, or you may soon risk your health deteriorating. But you didn't do that. You took the time. We're doing the healing work now. We're going to continue to do the healing work. It says your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once. Many transformations. You got friends, family, on this one side trying to bully you. combating everything that you're doing. And you got a lover on this side that you know you need to release, because ultimately you're not going to grow. You guys are not growing together. You know, eventually you guys are going to grow apart. And it's tough because your heart is in it. But there's many transformations going on right now that adding to the depletion, and you just need to rest. Just rest. It's uncertain. A lot of things is not adding up. Just rest in the uncertainty. Don't be impatient. Don't try to, you know, control the situation. Surrender. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. And then we have the release card. It says you're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. Release toxic people and situations. And so that could be the situation in regards to the lover. They may not necessarily be a toxic person, but they have you in a toxic situation. Ultimately, that makes them a toxic person, but you don't want to it's hard for you to see them in that way because they're not overtly toxic. They're kind of toxic in a covert way. And they may be toxic unbeknownst to them. You know, you have an empathy or you have a sympathy for this person because they may be just a great imposter, but they really put on a really great show that they are a really good person. So it's really hard to walk away from someone that hasn't just done anything wrong to you. But if you look at the situation and the fruit that the situation bears, it could be confusion, could be third party, could be lies and deceit, but it's so light perhaps, or that you turned a blind eye, you overlook too much. You've allowed yourself to overlook too much for so long that you've gotten comfortable in the bullshit. But it's a toxic situation and a toxic person. But if your heart, them rose-colored glasses can, they'll reject that this person is a toxic person. But them rose-colored glasses can't reject that the situation isn't toxic. It can't reject that. So maybe you need to look at the situation solely. It's a toxic situation. You know, you deserve to be free of all drama. And this is the first step to achieving that. Release the people and release the situation. Okay? And have compassion for yourself. The compassion card says you're being asked to be kinder to yourself, because all of this bullshit going on around you may start making you blame yourself. And again, that's projections from these toxic people that you've allowed your energy to be entangled with. But it's time to release them. It says you're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully to yourself, or a horrible friend to yourself, be a loving comforter who always has your back. And then we have Anubis here, which came out, and he's a trusted friend and advisor, protector. Okay, so you call on your homie Anubis, and also watch the previous message to this one. The one I posted right before this one, got the same shirt on, so you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, what video it is. I had to cut my hair. I hate it. But anyway, all right, family, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there. Love you all, and until next time, peace.